Hello there, this is Wilzo, and today we have Team Deathmatch on Underpass. My score is pretty good, but not the greatest, and I have a terrible start, as you'll see. I am using P90 with a silencer, using perks Scavenger Pro, Stop and Panel Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. Usually I'd use Ninja Pro on a class like this, but I think I was using Steady Aim Pro to help with my throwing knife, because I was trying to get some sweet clips with it or something. I can't really remember. But I don't really get many good throwing knife kills. And here, right off the bat, I try and sort of run under the bridge, and I die pretty quickly, which is one death on the board, which is fantastic. I think my secondary is the Spaz 12 with the grip, although I can't remember if I actually use it once. And I sort of foolishly go to the same place, which looks like it's beginning to pay dividends, but doesn't really. And I sort of go around the back, because I want to try and sort of flank to their spawn, and I think they'll be spawning somewhere around the back here, so that's where I decide to go. And basically what you want to do, if you're on quite a big map, like Underpass is a pretty big map in my opinion, and you're using an SMG, then you want to pick an SMG that has quite high accuracy. P90 is pretty good actually, so it seemed to me like a pretty good choice. And you also want to keep away from the long sight lines. As you can see here, I sort of keep him to the corners a bit. I'll try and wallbang this guy, but I don't actually get him. It's pretty depressing. And I get stunned, so I try and lie down, and I see this guy coming, but he actually just drop shots me. So, fair play. I think that was actually one of the clan friends I was playing with. He was on the other team, for some reason. So again, like when you're using an SMG on a big map, you just want to get close, because you want to play the map to the gun's strong points. Now, oftentimes people just play a gun that the map was designed for, say like people on Overgrown or the snipe or whatever. But you can pretty much just use any gun on any map really, just as long as you play it to the map's advantages. Unless it's a map like Rust, but you can't really snipe on Rust unless it's like a sniper lobby or something. But people with SMGs and assault rifles will outgun you pretty much every time. Believe me, I've tried it. And yeah, like I was saying, P90 is a pretty good choice if you want to use an SMG on Underpass, because it's got high ammo capacity, so it doesn't matter if you keep sort of spraying from far away, you probably eventually get them. And I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes when I'm shooting someone with the P90, I'll sort of almost press L1 and R1 or whatever you're using, say left trigger, right trigger, at almost the same time. So I can get a few hit fire shots before I'm even aiming at them. And this is quite good for the P90 because it has such a large ammo capacity, so it doesn't matter if I waste a few bullets. And it's also good because sometimes you can get an early hit on before they've even started aiming at you. So that's pretty nice. And here I get my Harriers. Let's just sort of call them in where I think they're spawning. And that's pretty much everything to say about the gameplay, so I may as well talk about something else. Recently Gamescom was on, don't know if you've heard, which is in Cologne, Germany. And it's a pretty huge event really. It just has like lots of the latest game trailers, interviews with developers and stuff. And I think it's something like 250,000 visitors or something, which is pretty crazy. And I think, so I wish I could have gone to that, but I suppose I'm a bit young. I think maybe there's an age limit or something. And here I get my AC-130, and I was just going to sort of head over to where I want to call it in, which in this case was behind the car, I think. Well, I think that's in a sec. Anyway, back to Gamescom. They had a few awards for like the best in each category, sort of best games and stuff. And the two that interested me the most was best of the whole show was Gran Turismo 5, which is a bit surprised. It wasn't Black Ops or Halo Reach or anything. It was Gran Turismo 5, which does look pretty awesome. And the best hardware accessory was PlayStation Move. So that means it beat out Project Connect or Project Madara, I don't know. But I've actually thought Kinect looked a bit better than Move, but maybe not. Not sure yet. I have to wait for it to come out. And also recently I hit 100 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. And well, that's pretty much everything really. I don't think I get another kill, and so that's pretty much the end of the match now. So thanks for watching. Please make sure to like the video, it only takes a second. Comment if you want, and please also subscribe if you want to see future vids from me. I just actually said vids in a commentary. How cool am I? Right, goodbye.